So as we continue our search for the purpose of life, perhaps it would be a good idea to examine the knowledge that has been accumulated by great thinkers since the beginning of civilization. People who have exercised their minds on this topic a lot. Perhaps find a teacher, someone who's understood this knowledge, incorporated it, integrated into their lives, and who could help us benefit from the experience of others and increase the pace and the depth of our learning, and hopefully in that way get closer to really understanding the purpose of life. The final comment on the purpose of life is, let's understand ourselves in a little bit more depth. The one thing that makes us different than any other creature in the world is that we are given the capacity to choose. And together with that capacity comes our ability to think in order to make those choices. One tool that we have inside of us that enables us to think is what we call the intellect. That's the ability to think independently, rationally, come to conclusions, form independent points of view. Great thinker A. Parthasarathi, who claims that the main purpose of life is to develop the capacity to think independently and rationally. And it is once we do that we are able to actually understand deeper aspects of life. Every human being is unique and has the capacity to achieve human perfection. And the one tool that will enable us to reach that goal is to develop the intellect and use it to think in a disciplined and dedicated manner as to how one can actually delve into, investigate, and have a greater clarity of understanding on the power of the human spirit that is within each and every one of us. That is ultimately where the purpose of life will lead us to. Thank you. Something we might be surprised to learn is that there is research which shows that when you help other people in a wider circle of influence than just your family, there is an abiding and sustained well-being, an improvement in your quality of life.